pretty sure she's gonna beat me, but I'm like determined to, you know, post more. And hey guys, welcome and or welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the January monthly expenses, or January monthly expenses. I have posted a video for my additional expenses. That is not going to be, well, some of them are not going to be included in this budget, only because I already got some of them taken care of. So we're just going to be focused on the things that I have to pay left, and we're going to be focusing on the bills. So if y'all are new here, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Cassie J. I am a cash budgeter. I'm on a debt-free journey, and I'm also a mother of three who has an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 7-year-old, and I am trying to get my finances together so that we can purchase a house and so that we can actually move out of Texas. We don't know exactly where we're going to go. We'll probably move to Dallas, but if we don't move to Dallas, then we're probably going to move to Atlanta, Georgia, the northern area. But it's just something that we have actually been talking about. My job actually transfers, and those are the two places that I've actually been really wanting to go. So we shall see, but that is what my journey is. If y'all are my OGs, but my goodies, but please, if y'all are my OGs, thank y'all so much for joining me. If y'all are my OGs, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. All right, so one of the things that I need is my monthly goals to be moved over to my January, only because I don't have my monthly goals for January up here. Usually it's on the other side of this, but for some reason this setup doesn't have my monthly goals. Whenever I printed it out, I was going through trial and error, and I was just like, okay, we'll try again next month. Okay, we'll try again next month. And so I ended up printing out a lot. So yeah, I don't have it in here. So I'm going to have to print one out later. Because if I take the other one out for October, it's going to take out part of the calendar, and that would drive me insane. I can wait. I can definitely wait. Okay. So some of the stuff I already put in, because this one was, like I said, it was a trial and error. The other papers that I have, it has most of my expenses already written in, and it actually has more lines. And so now, because I've had a few papers I need to get or to use, I wanted to make sure that I'm using any of the papers that you actually see. I am actually using the budget planner that me and Cynthia have created. It is not an actual planner, they are inserts. So if you are interested in the inserts, I will leave the link in the description down below. All right. With that being said, this is a really busy month. I have a lot of expenses that I have to come up with. I am doing most of this on my own, and then on top of that, I have a cousin that actually got sick, and so we just had to do a random day trip, like a road trip, and I had to get her situated just a little bit to make sure that she was okay. And then, you know, it was like literally a day trip. I went to go see her for a couple hours, and then we ended up leaving and coming back home. All right, so for the estimated income that I have coming, for 2024, I plan on only budgeting the 9-to-5 income that I have coming in for my my bills. Some of the expenses I have to do for side hustles, and some of the expenses I will I would have to just either not do it if I don't have the money for with my 9-to-5 job. So the only reason why I'm doing this is because I actually am going to be having another budget planner. It's going to be for my business, and I'm not going to be merging the business and my personal anymore. So if y'all don't see the business binder, it's not actually created as of yet. It's still in a notebook, but I plan on having a more detailed planner so that I can sit down and plan with it. All right, and then so for the amount that I plan on getting right now is each check I usually budget $1,100, but with the raise, we're gonna do the $1,200, so we're gonna budget $24. And then usually at the beginning of each year, we our bonus is like $2,000, so we're gonna put the $2,000 here. And then so I'm gonna budget $4,400 from my 9 to 5 this month. And if it bothers you that it's twisted, I do apologize. And if y'all can hear the cars, I'm not that far from the actual main road. And it's during the day, but it's nighttime, because you know how like the savings time is all changed, whatever. So y'all might be hearing the vehicles from coming off of work. It's only 7, so they're going crazy outside. All right. For my monthly expenses, I'm going to try to budget as good as I can. I do want to mark things out because I do realize that some of these things are going to be paid through my business. One of the things I'm going to mark out is my HP ink. That is for the business. And then for internet, I'm trying to see how I can get this paid for through my business, or like a finance with my business, because it's not in my business name. It's actually in my dad's name. And I don't know if I could transfer it over into my name, or maybe look and have it like a business, because it's a residential area, and the internet is not, it's because we're in this apartment, we're forced to have this internet. So it's like a residential internet that we can have. It's not, we can't transfer it over to business because of the way it's set. Car insurance, I want to start paying that through my business income. My phone through my business income. Wash tub through my business income, just washing the vehicle. And mobile investment and car insurance. Okay, so I wrote everything down, like, you know, thinking that that's what, because I knew it was my expenses, but then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, some of those I do not have to pay. All right, so for the internet, I'm still gonna leave it there. And then okay, so for rent, which is already paid, so 200 goes towards the Lanai's 18th, and then internet, do the 70, and then electric, we are not paying electric this month. It's covered, but we're not paying it. Then 65 towards those student loans, 100 Rayon's gift and dinner, and then 45, I want to go get our feet done with my cousin. And then Capital One, I'm just going to budget the 502, which is the minimum. Then Peacock right now is $2.99. I'm more than likely going to just go back to the $5.99 so I can have multiple devices. And then the 11 or 8 something, whatever, for the Disney and Hulu. HBO Max, I'm leaving it at the $2.99 currently until the 6 months is up, and then I'm going to cancel it. Nobody watches it, and the things that I was having for my nephew on HBO Max is on Peacock, so he can watch Harry Potter over there. And then 30 for Crunch, and even though it's not a party, 300 for Ethan's party thing. So $2,405.97. And then for the month of January, I am actually competing against Budget Treasure. So Budget Treasure right now has a debt planner. She is knocking out debt like crazy over there. If y'all are interested in her debt planner, it does look like this. And she is, you know, it's a debt-free journey workbook. It has a step-by-step guide to help you set up your plan and pay off your debt. So if I'm gonna leave her link down in the description down below as well. But she has like trackers and jars, and she actually has like definitions of like what to expect and strategies. It's amazing. I love it. But Yeah, I'm competing against her. Right now, she's trying to do 30 days of no spend, and the only things that she's doing is like her bills and, you know, the regular expenses. She's not catering to any of her wants and stuff. And so I remember listening to her, and she was saying that she wanted to get her hair done, and she was like, I'm not going to get my hair done. And I was just like, I don't do my hair. So I was like, I could probably do this, you know? So the unexpected, the travel, whatever, I was going to count it as a no spend because I technically didn't spend any of my money that I have gotten in January, but I spent money because I had to buy things to like fast food and stuff like that. So I'm still going to count it as a spend day because I got money out of my family emergency envelope and had to, you know, do oil change, and I had to do groceries, and it was like a lot. So I'm going to count that day as a spend day, but I still want to have more no spends than her. I'm pretty sure she's going to beat me, but I'm like determined to, you know, post more and show that I'm still doing this. Like I'm competing against her. I think she said she's going to try to do it all year. But and the reason why I'm really motivated is because I have so many expenses that are coming up this year because of my child graduating and the senior expenses and everything. And I'm just like, I'm ready, but I'm not ready, you know? So me playing this with her, I challenged her, and so she is going to be, she's going to be doing this with me. So I'm not, if y'all are interested in watching her debt, please go and check her video. I will leave her Instagram and her YouTube in the description down below. All right. So I'm pretty sure if you're following me, you've heard of budget treasures. So for the gas, so the original amount that I have for this, I'm going to be doing $100 flat each week. If it doesn't work in the budget, it doesn't work in the budget. It's not going to be put. Okay. So $100 I'm going to put here. And then we're going to put 100 here because, okay. All right. So for the groceries, oh no, this is going to be 400. Yeah, I'm lying. All right, so for the groceries, we are going to be putting $50 each week there. So that's going to be 200. And then I'm not going to put anything towards household items. I already have a lot of like cleaning supplies, and I have a lot of everything. And I went for Christmas, for the Black Friday, I bought a few things like blankets and pillows and all that. So for work, I'm not going out to eat, and I don't need to make a coffee. My mom actually got a new coffee machine. I went and found some more parts to my coffee machine from the garage, and I we have more coffee and more creamer, and we've been having a lot of foods inside the house, whatever. So I'm bringing leftovers, and I pulled out all the containers, like the Tupperware containers for meal prepping out of the garage so that I can meal prep. So we're going to put 0. I ain't spending nothing. The women they're already getting too much this, already whatever. So I'm not doing it. The business, I don't need anything as of right now. The only thing right now that I'm doing is I have created a lot of savings challenges, monthly savings challenges that I plan on making, and I haven't actually made it because my printer right now for some reason doesn't want to connect to the internet because the internet speed is like 40 and it's supposed to be at 400. So we're waiting for the cable guy to come out. He just hasn't as of yet. And then eating out, I'm going to put no because we have a lot of other things. We're going out to eat 3 times this, 3 times this month. Miscellaneous, let's put something in miscellaneous because let's see. Let's get miscellaneous. So for snacks, I'm gonna go ahead and put 0 because I can get snacks at the house. Like I said, I've been making my own tea. I've been making my own coffee, and I've been making like snack, like if I need like almonds or something like that, whatever. I've been doing that, but I'm not really eating whenever I'm out doing Uber. So it was more like for just coffee. And then for gas, so gas, I usually do 40 times 4 is 160. So we're going to put 160 towards gas for Uber. And then we're just going to put, let's put 40 here. Oh, miscellaneous ain't gonna be getting nothing. Did I calculate that right? So 200 plus 40 plus 160. Oh, that's 400. Next. Okay, because we ain't spending no more. All right, and then for the extra debt, let's see where we're at. So we are gonna have 4,400 budgeted. We're taking out the $2,400, $5.97, and then we're going to be taking out 400. So we are left at $1,594.03. So we want to do an extra payment towards debt of $450, but I had said that I had a bonus, and that was going to be $470 going there. So let's see. Let's put a 7 here, and then that is actually going to be $150 because $50 goes to the high yield savings account from every check from my 9 to 5, and then sinking funds. I planned on doing $50 minimum. So usually I'll whenever I'm looking at my account, if I get paid Friday, Thursday night, what I'm doing is I'm looking to see how much money I have left over Thursday night, and then say it's $50, I'll put $50 into my high yield savings account. But what I've been thinking is I'm going to put that towards my sinking funds, because I haven't been putting anything towards sinking funds, and I really need to start. If I put stuff towards my sinking funds and not always into my savings account, I wouldn't feel like I need to do certain things, right? And granted, yes, I put money into a high yield savings account, and I don't have to stress out about all the expenses that I have coming up. But my high yield savings account is literally my emergency fund. I have 3 emergency funds. I have one that I do not touch unless I need it. I have no other way. Okay. That's my high yield savings account that I'm just every check, it gets money. My other emergency fund is if I were to have extra money, like the $50, I put it into that savings account. If on Thursdays, or sometimes I don't have the 50, it's 20, I put it into that emergency fund, and that one only gets the amount that I have left. So if I only have $7, it's only getting $7. So I feel comfortable enough to say I don't need to continue putting money into these accounts until all of my expenses are done or all of my debt is done. So for the second emergency fund, and then the third one is the family emergency fund, I only put $10, $5 here, $10 there, whatever, if I choose to. So it's not a guaranteed thing. So what I'm going to start doing is, I know I'm on this debt-free journey, but I also want to be able to stuff the cruise envelope. I want to stuff the other sinking funds, Christmas or stuff like that I need to make sure I'm still making the mark for those, and start focusing 100% on debt, because I'm still making debt payments. I'm just not putting everything over to them. So with that being said, I am going to minimum put $50 into my sinking funds on Thursday. So they get paid twice a month. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, the day before I get paid, whatever amount that is, I'm going to put a certain amount towards my sinking funds, and then the rest of it's going to go towards gas, just so I can have my car maintenance. So just so I can have extra in the car maintenance, because I need a lot of things that need to be done for the car maintenance. Okay. I know it's a lot, but let's go ahead and calculate this up. So we have 470 plus 150 plus 50. So 670. This would kind of look weird to me. I don't know why it threw me off. So 670. So we have the 4,400. Then we have the $2,405.97, and then we have 400 flat. Then we have 670. So 4400 minus 2400 0597 minus 400 minus 670. So we should have $924.03. So I would say that this 900 I'm going to be putting towards like sinking funds, savings challenge, and stuff like that, but I'm not. I have all these expenses that this money needs to go to. If I didn't see my previous videos, I have all these expenses that equal up to $4,494, and that's where this 900 is going to go towards. So most of this is going to be paid, but even these two right here alone is 900. So this is where my money is going to be going. All my extra funds, if I'm not putting it towards something certain, this is why I said the car maintenance envelope was going to be the next one that's going to have like all my income, that my overflow is going to come here. So that's why, y'all. So if y'all are new, if y'all are at the end of this video with me, if y'all joined me and y'all stayed and y'all love this video, please like this video. Make sure that you comment down below and make sure that you are subscribed. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate everything that y'all are doing for me, and then, you know, making sure that y'all are actually watching and sticking around. I appreciate it. But thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay safe. Bye, guys.